That was what I writ. So I'll give you credit there.
So
I was surprised by that.
So Drew,
Drew.
I think you have to answer the question now.
I think Randy has to make his prediction, and I will
yes.
intentionally
now,
counter
Drew.
it.
Well, man, I was gonna say like if I make my prediction, do you promise not to change your mind? If I'm
Drew,
right,
I want you to write your thing on a piece of paper, and Randy write your thing on a piece. No.
That's a good idea. Actually, we should do that.
write it down. I'm not. Oh, I'm gonna say it out loud because it's. I got it right here. I
don't have any paper in here, but
I was gonna say
text it.
Trying to write
Text
on
it.
paper
I won't look at. Text it.
I'll write it down and
and
screenshot it so it'll have a time code attached
There
to
you
it.
go.
there you go. Okay, so while he's writing that down, I want to make a comment on LiDAR. It is exactly what I thought it was going to be, and I'm not surprised because I was going on that whim like, oh, at best it's going to give us bokeh with the extra data it's pulling in for video, and I knew that was too good to be true, but I kind of feel like that's where it's still heading, in my opinion. Like
But
something
like,
of that.
Why wouldn't they at least say, coming in early 2021 or something? Because they have to give people a reason. Because there's not much of a reason to get the Pro Max. I mean, or even just
size.
a Pro.
That's probably its biggest argument.
12 and 12
It's
Pro.
big.
There's not
All right,
much
so-
difference between those two.
No, I
Besides
agree.
price.
12 Pro is useless. I mainly think the 12 Pro shouldn't exist, if anything. But there's probably a little bit of a market for it. Someone who wants telephoto and steel but doesn't want 6.7.
I'd be all for a 12 Pro Mini. I'd be all over that.
Oh, that's probably not even possible.
If there was a 12 Pro, I would have unequivocally.
That'd be your
gone with
perfect
that.
phone.
That's
it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So, by the way, Drew, what I'm saying is that what you're going to be doing for between now and December, basically, in regards to how many phones you're picking up and everything like that. Here's my prediction. All right.
Okay.
So I don't know if you wrote this part down or not, and I am including the ones that you're going to return, and I am saying plural because you're picking up 3. That's my first prediction.
That's the current plan.
All right. So far, so good. Okay. First
I thought
one.
I said that on
No.
the last podcast. Didn't
I wasn't sure. No. Well, 3 based off of Max and Mini coming out at different times.
Well, I was going to get the Mini and the Max regardless. What threw me off was the 6.1-inch ones coming first.
Oh, now this one doesn't feel as exciting because I know you're going to get the Mini, and you're going to get. Okay, so here's my prediction. You're gonna get the iPhone. You're gonna,
yes.
Yep. There we go. Done. Thanks for listening, everybody. See you next week.
Drew's gonna get the iPhone 2G. Woo!
Woo! So, you're going to pick up the iPhone 12 Pro. Then you're going to get the iPhone 12 Mini. Then you're going to get, finally, the iPhone 12 Pro Max as your final phone. And the color configuration is you're going to get Pacific Blue. Then you're going to get regular blue. And then you're going to end with silver. Storage configuration, your review units are going to be 64, 128, the base ones. And your final one will probably be 128.
Okay.
Those are good
Pretty
predictions.
fairly accurate, I would suppose.
I'm gonna make one difference on that. What Randy said, except the 12 Mini will be product red.
Nick knows me a little better, I think.
I just know
I know
you
you.
want it to match your watch.
I went with that's very. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, red to match. Because here's the thing, I went with blue because I'm like favorite color, Tailosive blue, and all that. It would make
But red
more
is
sense.
his favorite color.
But I thinking of branding. I'm thinking about the branding, but you're right. Product red Mini, but definitely Pacific Blue for iPhone 12 Pro. 12 Pro Mini product red, base configuration again, and then your final
You
one
said
will be
12 Pro Mini.
Oh, sorry, that's my dream. 12 Mini product red, and then final one silver 12 Pro Max. I would say probably 128 because that's more than enough that you would need.
So are you going to throw out a prediction on which I'll keep?
You're gonna keep the Max.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, you'll keep the Max. The final one because you're gonna get the first two. I predict you're gonna keep the Max because you're weird like that.
Mainly because I'm weird.
Because
I like hearing about what I'm gonna do. It's interesting.
You're gonna do it because you've
It's like
always
talking to
been.
myself.
You've always been an advocate. Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. And
Yeah,
he's an
definitely.
advocate for you've always said that you like the bigger screen displays and stuff like that. You're going to appreciate the Mini for what it is, but the first thing you're going to complain about is how drastic of a contrast it's going to be that's so small. And I know how you are about battery too. And 12 Mini will have the smallest battery, whereas 12 Pro Max is going to give you the greatest battery efficiency with everything else that you get with that. And so you're going to get that one for size and for longevity. And it's just going to be the one that you love. It's it's who you are. It's your DNA.
It's inside me.
All right.
Yeah.
How close was I?
Pretty close. I'm actually going to let the Twitter decide which color I get. Because
Don't make me
I like
a
all
liar.
the colors. So it's highly likely they will choose Pacific Blue. So I will say you're probably right with
On
that,
the
but I
Pro
don't
or
know
the
for
Mini?
sure.
Sorry.
The Pro. I plan on getting the red Mini. That is correct.
Good job,
And
Nick.
I also, slight correction. Man, I've never seen a man so happy out of something so insignificant.
That's
Clearly
what
you
she
haven't
said
seen
last
me at
night.
McDonald's.
That's most of the tech community in general.
That's my love life.
Slight correction. I'm not sure if I want to keep the 12 Mini or if I want to keep the Pro Max. And I think I'll have to try them to reach the conclusion. And because of that, I will actually get the 128 gig 12 Mini, not the 64, because I might end up keeping it, and it's an extra $50. And I'm also changing up my storage habits lately. So
You're going to make me a liar because now you're going to want to stick it to me for the same reason I made the advocate for Nick.
I'll
Take it, Randy.
I'll be honest to you, Randy. At the time of recording, it's 1:48 p.m.
Yeah.
I wrote down what I was planning on keeping at this moment in time, and the screenshot is 1:42. Okay, so this is 6 minutes ago, and I wrote down 12 Pro Max. That was what I wrote. So I'll give you credit there. Mainly because of the benefits of that camera. I really like that it has some exclusives over the 12 Pro, and I will wait till I review them both to actually make a final decision. But if I had to choose right now here on the spot, I would choose 12 Pro Max, mainly because I've always wanted the ultra wide lens to have optical image stabilization. Now it does, and it's a larger sensor, and the telephoto is 2.5x instead of 2. So there's just a few little advantages here and there that make me go, I want to see how good an iPhone camera can be. You know, I like, because I'm not DSLR fans like you guys, so I want to try seeing how sharp that ultra wide can be. And I also appreciate the battery life of my current phone, and also seeing the 12 Pro Max next to the 11 Pro Max makes me think, like, holding my current phone, like, man, that's going to be insane. Because this thing's huge, this thing's big, and I love the display on this, and you're telling me it's going to get bigger? So I'm curious to see. But yeah, if I get it and I find the camera features lackluster and not that big a deal, I might end up keeping the Mini. We'll see. But the event didn't sway me one way or the other completely. So I guess I still have to hold judgment until delivery day.
Hey there! You finished the video. Good job. That means that you deserve an award. Unfortunately, this is the internet and we can't give everyone a participation award, but what you can do is hit the subscribe button, the like button, and maybe comment down below why you think my shirt hasn't changed for the past 3 weeks.